Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about my red list, right? Just see what's going on today in the market. I was obviously wrong about Bitcoin with the double bottom, however, I was not wrong with the bigger W, right? So we have this going on right now. We have this first bottom, then we go up, then we have our second bottom, and then, well, I kind of expect to see this hit now, 66.18, because we went up. But I do expect to pull back before that happens, because this was simply not 1-2, but I have to count this differently now. And I have to say, like, this is a complete 1, right? This is your 2, this is then your 3, this is your 4, and this is your 5. Right? Why I'm not a big fan of that too much is, well, you'll see the problem. Okay, so if I do this, you see, like, 3 is the shortest. That never happens, guys. So that is why I'm not a huge fan of that. But what could simply as well be is that if this is O1, right? Then it could very well be, because that's nearly a 1-to-1. So it's probably like that, and so your 0 is probably starting down here, right? So anyways, this is how I count it right now. If I need to throw an LA wave on it, it's not that necessary. You could do it. It was a very, easy to know where to take profit anyhow, because you had this huge resistance, right? There was a lot of price action there. So it's simply not just gonna bash through in one go. Okay, that's pretty normal. Also, the 4-hour wants to cross down here, but if we go on a bigger time frame like the daily, we definitely are crossing upwards. We're also above the 21 EMA, above the 80 EMA. 80 EMA wants to cross the 21 EMA soon. So it's very likely for us to fall down to about 63.80 or so, right? Well, that would be just around here. So yeah, that'd be pretty normal for us to fall down there, or even 63.40s. That is something that could definitely happen. So 63.40s, then we're just under the EMA again, maybe a wick or something. Obviously we don't know, but this is looking much better, like, by the day. So we obviously have a higher low here. So I do think we will, continue this trend and probably go upwards to the 6600s. Okay, and of course we're not going to break out immediately either. I do think there will be resistance, and then we'll probably go down once more, and then hopefully we break out and go and visit the 7Ks. Okay, this is all very hopeful. We don't know, guys. All right, no one knows. All you can do is plan, and yeah, plan accordingly. And obviously you do not short in the low 6000s. Whoever shorted down here, moron. All right, because 6200, right? 6200. That'd just be stupid. Okay, so if you shorted up here, however, yeah, still a bit risky. But if you count at your 5 waves, I guess you could have done a short based on that, and simply target either very conservative around 63.80 here, or target around here, right, 63.40, which is this 4 here, if we count this as a 5 wave here, which is pretty normal for it to retrace there. If we do so, I should not take my fib from this low, then I should take it from here, right? This is all considered a bear, because otherwise our 3 doesn't work. So I should take it from this low, which would take us to the 0.5 or the 618 and 65 right in this area, right? So where would my buy zone be on Bitcoin if I wanted to take a long is around here, right? It's that simple. Okay, definitely I wouldn't be taking my long at the 0.5. I could definitely, if I shorted this, I would definitely take some profits down here. Okay, we can also see on the 4-hour that the EMAs are crossing upwards, which is great to see. However, MACD wants to cross down. So that is kind of where we are at on Bitcoin. So as I said, guys, I'm also going over my red list real quick and just tell you what I see, right? Because obviously that's where my trading is, right? So Raven coin went to the buy area. However, it was only there for like you know, just basically 2 wicks. So do I think it's done? No, I think we will definitely visit it, and you most likely be able to buy. And well, you can already see, like, I have a target up here, right? Obviously we just go back up then. That is very hopeful. If we fall through, however, then the next buy area is down here, right? So that's Ravencoin. WePower is not yet there. BAT is not yet there. Obviously very far away. IOTX is getting there. It's getting close to at least my buy area. There's a lot of support here. So there's also a fib here, right? So if I zoom out, it's definitely 61865 fib here. So it's an interesting zone for sure. Then we have MFT. You know, this one I actually need to adjust here because we have a new high. But nonetheless, guys, the buy zone stays kind of the same here, right? I mean, we could pull it up a little bit. So you have this wick here, and you have this, basically these tops. But we're still very far off. Icon's very interesting, guys. I took the bottom layer. The top I should also be a bit more precise. There you go. So the bottom I took not from the wicks but the candles. So candle here, candle there. Then it hit these wicks apparently, and I mean it's just getting very tight. All right, if you want to take a gamble on Icon, that's completely fine. Right? I mean you will have chance for massive profits here, because this one's been consolidating since August basically, right? So I mean, if we do maybe something like A, B, C, D, and then E, right? So who knows, right? What's going on here? We don't know. It could be like this. It could also be like, I mean, it depends how you count it, right? A, B, C, D, and then E, and then so you don't know. But all we know is that it's getting very tight here. Okay, so it's not a bad idea to at least accumulate some at these lower ranges. So kind of where we are right now, because it's definitely not a huge short. Not short. I mean stop loss, right? If you want to place a stop loss, that is. We have been constantly getting higher lows. So if we for some reason don't get a higher low than this low, then these lows, right? Then there's something wrong. So if you want to take a trade, be my guest, right? You definitely don't need to put a stop loss directly either. You know, if it tells you that it breaks down, you know, the 4 hour needs to close like that as well, because you see a lot of wicks. So wicks don't matter, guys. It's all about the candles, okay? So yeah, as long as you know, I do think this will break out, simply because just zoom out, right, guys? Basically, we're back. This is very interesting, right? Icon is back at the beginning. Okay, this is where we started on Binance. This is where Icon all began. So, and remember, guys, Icon went a significant amount, right? 700%. So it's definitely not a bad idea to start accumulating some. That's what I think about that. ADA went back into its triangle, back to the top actually here. So I obviously drew a new triangle here because we have a new low. And well, my buy zone is still the best buy zones down here. We never hit that, but right now, maybe if it comes back to this triangle, you know, you could be like, I'll buy, but definitely not right now, right? ADX is in my buy zone here, but this is a very I'm not a huge buyer here because it's the 0.5, so I'd rather not. Right, it all depends on the MACD, but it's definitely on my watch. I much rather buy in the 61865 zone, as you guys know. So you know, I patiently wait unless I see some kind of confirmation on the 0.5. The 61865, I need way less confirmation, that's for sure. All right, so then we have AST. AST is in the 61865 zone, so this one's looking much better here. It already dropped significantly, guys. You can see 30% drop. So we're back in these lows. I definitely think, you know, maybe it's gonna bounce to here. This would be your first target here. So I obviously had these up here based on the previous thing. right? But right now, we will need to take a fib from this swing high to the swing low, and then just target conservatively, right? So we would have a sell order up here. Obviously, this needs to be red, and well, you know, very crazy sell zone up here, right? So that's kind of what you're looking at on AST. Then we have self key. It's definitely not at any zone yet. Doc's also getting into a buy zone here. 61865. Also need to look what this one's doing here. But it's definitely getting into my buy zone here. So another one to watch. So a lot of things to watch right now, guys. It's definitely busy in the crypto market. Phoenix. Okay, this one still needs to go lower in my opinion because, well, it just pumped way too hard. I would be interested down here for sure, but not right now. Okay, DNT, it needs to come down slightly further, but that's fine. This one's also interesting when it comes to these, the trend line again. It also dropped a significant portion already, 27%. Metal, guys, it's still in my buy zone. You can still accumulate for a little bit and then buy more if it drops further. That'd be an absolute gift, right? Aaron, it needs to come down to this zone here, the 0.5, and well, you know, the 61865 is the next one down. So right here is another buy zone, right? Very simple. Let me just place this one green, right? So you can see that one as well. Then we have red coin. Well, it still needs to come down to my buy zone here at the 886. So, you know, just keep trucking down. When it does come there, I'll definitely accumulate some. Store J needs to come further down. Blue Zell is also not there yet. Blue Zell is still very interesting though, guys, because this is an ascending triangle, like I said before. We don't have many of these, and well, ascending triangles are very, very, very safe to play. Okay, Link needs to come down. Then we have Mana is also in an ascending triangle, so it's actually closer to the bottom of this range, which is good, because that is definitely looking very nice, right? And then you have your first target right up there. Then we have Power is actually in my buy zone, but this needs to hold, right? Oh, the trend line, I mean, it's kind of ugly drawn, that's why. But yeah, it needs to hold. But it's definitely in my buy zone. 61865, guys. Is very, very, very reliable. But you do have to look like it already went at once, so the second time is a little less strong, right? One chain is just not there yet, right? Walton chain is not doing too much here. Then we have Zilliqa, also not doing too much here. It's still holding though. And then we have AppCoin is also close to the buy zone, right? Close to it. And that was it, guys, right? So yeah. Also, guys, I have a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Pygoz, and you can check if you want to become a patron yourself. You know, just check which tier fits you, and you know, you can become a patron. I thank my 2 patrons a lot. You guys can PM me on both Telegram and Discord. And of course, you can send me a PM on patreon.com itself as well. And, you know, I'll get to you for your benefits, because you guys both have still not claimed any benefits at all. And that means you still have a bunch of charts left for me to analyze, right? Because you're both silver pies. So, yeah, that's awesome. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any questions, you can ask other people questions. And it's just a great chat box to be in, right? So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what is going on here. We have a Ripple chart here. Definitely ascending triangles, looking good here for Ripple. I do need to stop. I think put that one on my red list. This looks good. I didn't see it this way. So yeah, that's helpful, Panman. Thanks for that. Then we have Bayada, like some coin, whatever, meh, whatever, right? So then we have. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find the ICO, I'll tell you guys about it, to whitelist for it, so you are ready for the sale. But at the moment, don't expect any ICOs from me, because both Ethereum and NEO are still very low priced. And that means it's simply very hard for your ICOs to do well, right? What I do look for in the ICO is a strong team. I look for low token metrics, so a low market cap, so it's easy to flip. And of course, I look for infrastructure projects such as blockchains and protocols because they simply outperform all the other categories, right? Also, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.